Ladies and gentlemen, hi. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. You're checking out this 1964 Cadillac. It's blue. It's a cruiser. This is what we call a cruiser. Well, listen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas, not too far from Summerlin, Nevada and Henderson, Nevada, right off the strip at 7770 Dean Martin Drive. We get cars in from time to time, and it's my job to hop online and show you people from all over the world what we've got to offer. So I'm like a living, breathing condition report. That's what I'm doing here. You're not here, I'm here. And I'm gonna walk around the entire car. We're gonna look underneath it. We're gonna climb inside. We're gonna go for a ride down the road. We're gonna make sure it all functions properly for your potential purchase. Listen, it wasn't born this light blue. It was probably a white car from some of us looking around this automobile at one point. It's completely customized. It's got airbags. It's got a great big V8 motor in it, fuel injection, and it drives like a dream. The brakes work great. Power steering doesn't make any noise. It's really a true classic 1964 Cadillac. It's priced right. It's beautiful. It's not perfect. We're going to go over those things. That's what I'm here for. If you were here, you'd walk around it and dissect it to death, and that's what I'm going to do for you. Just in case you can't get on a plane or you don't want to get off the couch these days and you got some money burning a hole in your pocket and you want to deliver to your driveway. I'm going to do my very best to help. Okay? So come on. So we like to start in the front of the cars normally. So let's come on up here and check out this grille. First of all, the chrome is in fabulous condition. Okay, I don't know if it was redone or not, but it really looks absolutely terrific. It probably could use some polish to make it shine even more, but from what you're about to see, you'll see that this is really beautiful chrome. I don't see any, I'll come over here and look at this corner. I don't see any damage. You know, the corners are the most popular part to catch something. And both bumpers on both sides, this is all nice and straight and in good shape. Now this grill's faded. Yeah, as you can see. I presume this shined up just like the chrome bumper. I'm not really positive, I don't remember. But the film on this plastic grille, the chrome plating has since left us and is no longer there. But it seems to be all in one piece. There is a broken piece right here. So it's not all in one piece, excuse me. There's a broken piece right here, but all the other slots and everything all look pretty good. There's a hair bit of surface rust going on down here. I'm pretty sure a very fancy detailer could get some of these grooves cleaned up a little bit better than they are. But check out this headlight while you're here. The chrome around it is 90%. Looks pretty darn good. There's no pitting here. It's all still nice and smooth. Over here at the driver's side as well. Some really small pitting I can feel with my fingers, but I mean really mild. You can't really see them with your eye. You look up underneath here, there's a little bit more, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. Now, while you're down there, you can see the white paint coming through. This is where I think this car used to be white. So it was a quick paint job into this light blue. But I'm about to share with you why the light blue is so special. You might have seen it already in the film if you just start to work the camera this direction, and you can see that beautiful sparkle. It's in the entire paint. When we had it inside and when we first got it, it had a really nice film of dust on it, and we couldn't see that sparkle, and we washed it up and there's all that sparkle. It's the entire car. It's really, really pretty. Let's work our way down the driver's side of the car. We'll get back to the hood in just a minute. I've looked at this passenger or the driver's side. There's a small scratch right here. It did get something there, and this entire surface, you can follow me all the way down the car right now. Even up here, all of this is all nice blue paint. All of this all the way down. Super small little scratch right. Oh no, that's gone. Just made it go away with my finger. And all of this is beautiful. Now we're going to work our way back, and we're going to go down towards the ground. Okay, down here all the way down. Oh, I see a small chip back here. We'll get this when we get to the bumper. You can see that, and you see the white paint shining through down there. So small chip there. This lines up very nice. The body panel, the paint looks good. on it. There's a little something hanging down here. I guess that's supposed to be there. There's a small abrasion right here. I'm going to get out of the sunlight. You can see that little mark right there. I think that can get taken out with some detailer. I'm not really sure. Now down here, once again, I hope you're noticing the build here and how the doors line up. They really line up really nice. It's really nice and straight. But we do have some paint drip here. Something was going on down here that got repaired. This is all very common. This is 1964 Cadillac. This driving down the road, you would think it was a 10. But up close, these are the things that I need to go over with you. Small scratch right here. And then down here in this section right here, we have a little more paint bleed. And I would presume these are, I don't see any blatant rust. There's a little mark there. I'm not really sure what that is. But once again, this all lines up really nice. There's some paint not bubbling down here. There's paint run down here from a rapid paint job. But it's really minor. It's all the way down there. But that's why I'm here. I'm going over it with you. Okay, this top sill of the door, we went over this. This is all very nice paint. The chrome along here, the glass all looks good. And when you're in it, all the windows are tinted. It's really cool. You feel like you're in a shaded room on a sunny day. But all this looks great. This trim looks good. It's all together. It's all in one piece. I don't see anything banged up or cracked or anything like that. And the paint up here, oh, the paint has a blue flexion in it. So they painted the top white and then they added the blue sparkle to the white. I didn't even see that until now. Amazing. Okay, let's do this while we're here, since we have some pretty good light. I'm looking at the top surface of this half of the trunk. We're going to spin the car around, folks. Once we're done with the driver's side, we're going to spin the car around so we can look at everything real nice. Okay, so I'm just going to do the half. It's a big car. There's a lot of real estate here. This half of the trunk looks great. It really does. You're seeing what I'm seeing. Custom little flare there in the end. The chrome around the rear window all looks terrific. I don't feel any bumps or bruises or anything along here. It's all nice and smooth. You know, it's not perfect, but it's still really, really nice. This whole roof looks terrific to me. Even over there on the passenger side, but you know, we're kind of blinded by the light at the moment, but still, you take this to a car show, they're going to be blinded by the light as soon as they're 5 feet from this thing. And let's look at the windshield. The windshield seems to be in really good shape. There's some small pitting in it. I presume this is a pretty old windshield. It's nice and tinted. I don't see any marks in it. Really, really, really super small marks, if you will, from, you know, normal driving, but other than that, there's no surprises here. This chrome piece all the way across the front, I see a little bit of damage here, but it's not bad damage. It's just some heavier markings and stuff like that. Okay, and look at this blue surface. It's beautiful. I see a little discoloration right there. Not really sure what's going on there. Nothing major. These are really small. I'm not really sure. Yep, these all come off. Just little bug marks. All this paint's in nice shape. I see a really small little mark right there. I'm not really sure if that's just some watermark or what's going on there. But other than that, all this is really pretty, folks. I give it a, you know, an 8.5, 9 out of 10, only because of these two little marks right here. But they could be polished out. I'm not positive though. Don't take my word for it. Okay, I'm going to spin this car around. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we just started up the Cadillac, spun it around so we can see everything a little bit clearer on the passenger side. This chrome stripping here I can see has a really small pitting right here, but it's nothing major. Okay, I'll get out of the way so you can see it's real small, but it's still smooth, folks. It's not all bristly. And this chrome piece looks all really good all the way down. This side of the hood looks terrific. Let's work our way down the passenger side of the car now, shall we? Right here, really small blemish, not really sure what that is. Really difficult to see. The rest of the front passenger side fender all the way down looks terrific. We get down here, there's some, you know, still some molding that had some repair work done, but tastefully done and looks pretty darn good. It's not all banged up and rolly, it's just a little bit. The paint looks pretty decent all the way down the side of the car. There's a couple really small marks here that just come off with my finger. This passenger side is better than the driver's side, but both sides look pretty darn good. Just a little bit of stuff here if you're paying attention and following along. Boy, from right here, the passenger side looks awesome. Let's work our way back all the way down the passenger side. It's a real small mark right here, a really small mark right there. I'm standing in the spots where I'm supposed. There's a really small mark right here, really small mark down there. I'm being really nitpicky, folks. Super, super nitpicky, just so you know. And all the way down, looks awesome. Small little chip down here. Super small, super small. That came off of my finger. And we have some repair work you can see that was done down here and a little bit of roll of the paint. But other than that, the rest of this looks pretty darn good. We'll get back to the wheels in a second. We haven't talked about the wheels the whole time. I don't think any of them are curved. They look beautiful. They shine up incredibly. You can look in there and see the beautiful braking system that they had installed. Obviously, that's an upgrade, and it's in really, really sharp shape. Oh, let me get out of there. Here we go. We're arguing with our shadows today. Okay, this roof. Once again, folks, look at my eyes. I'm like squinting. I'm blinded by the light out here this morning. The blue flexion in the white paint is getting better and better as I look at it here. And this roof, super minor, if any. This chrome molding over here on this passenger side, you can see, you know, a little bit of, you'll see some of these, just in case you found this video before you've seen all the photographs. Make sure you go to celebritycars.com. They'll explain to you, you know, the engine size, when the car was done, the airbags, and the entire situation on this car. So some of these things will show up a lot better in photographs. But other than that, folks, I really don't have a whole lot more to say out here. I mean, it's a 1964 Cadillac. It's not perfect, but it's if it were perfect, it would be a lot more money. It is a two-door after all, not a four. Let's wrap up the back bumper here. I see a little small cracking around the rear tail light here. It's nothing major. It's still connected. There's just a couple little cracks here. The seam for the rear tail lights, the rubber seems to be good. But you know, the rapid paint job, we don't match up perfectly right here, but it's still just fine. Once again, this isn't an $80,000 car. The taillights, small abrasions in it, but they're all in one piece. They're not cracked. This whole chrome bumper all the way across the back looks fabulous. Doesn't look like anybody's backed into anything. The midway here, this metal here needs a chrome polish, I think. I think this would shine up really nice with some chrome polish. Will it be perfect afterwards? No, but it still looks really, really good. This is all in one piece here. It's all really terrific. And this tail light, we got a little bit of crud inside here in this back tail light. I'm not really sure. It's just some abrasions in the chrome. But all this is all nice one piece. It feels good. This tail light's in much better shape. Tail light marker is in much better shape than the passenger side, but it still has some small abrasions in it. Down here in the bottom of the bumper looks terrific. And boy, the whole trunk looks beautiful. I'm afraid I've picked this car apart a little bit too much. Just so you keep that note, okay? Just I try to be honest with walking around the car. Just bear with me here. Really small abrasions, folks. Just like any new car that's been driven 40, 50,000 miles. Yes, this is a 1964. It probably has a little bit more underneath, but this is a really fabulous car. It's beautiful. It's great to drive. It's great to drive. It's not clunking while you're driving down the road. It's not doing anything bad. Okay, let's look at the rear passenger window on this side. Well, we've got a good light looking at it, and it's beautiful. Heavy tint back here. Can remove that or leave it on if you'd like. Okay, well, like I said, the wheels and tires, even over on this side, I've seen them pretty good. The kids washed them, and they are in fabulous shape, even the barrels, so they're probably not even that old. Inside, we're going to start on the passenger side because we have the light over here. We're going to see how it works out for each other. Now I'm going to open this door. I'm going to climb around to the driver's side and assist along here. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to climb in right here. You come on around. I want you to see this. Here's the kick panel, or kick plate for climbing in the passenger side. It's got a little bit of corrosion on it, but I can already tell that you take this off and a professional guy can shine the crap out of this. It's all one piece. It's pretty straight. It's not all banged up and dinged. It's got a couple little marks in it, but you know, I don't have to explain this anymore. This piece can look really nice. It just hasn't been cared for, this particular part. It's inside the door. Not many people do. It's fine. So now you can see where the doors open and close. You can see the white paint underneath. But it's all, you know, it is what it is. It's what you're seeing. And inside the door, they got inside the door half decent too, but you can see the white underneath, and here's some of the molding. Even though it looks janky, it's really not. It's all one piece. It feels good. There's plenty of moisture in this rubber. And here's your inside of your door panel. This part could be redone right here a little bit, but other than that, I mean, it's all in one piece, folks. It's all in one piece. The chrome's nice. This is okay. This is okay. Actually, this is better than okay. This is very nice. This section here needs a little bit of work. This piece right here could use to be done. This just needs a little extra love, folks. So if you know how to turn a wrench and you know what you're doing as far as cleaning cars up, it's all here. The carpet down here looks good. Okay. Now, this driver's seat, passenger seat, it's a bench seat. It's all this material, and it's all a little bit of dust coming out of there, but that's all right. It's all super nice. Super nice. There's no holes in it. There's no rips or tears in it. We'll look at the driver's side in a minute, but check out the fancy scribble on the glove box, and little markings in the paint. It's not perfect. Okay, we're getting like a magnified look at it right now because of the sunlight. Down here, we got a little bit of surface rust on the lower portion of the dash, a little bit right here too. It's very, very mild. Don't let the R word scare you here. I haven't seen any blatant rust in this car. So there you have it. Underneath this dash pad, yes, folks, it's cracked to pieces. Okay, just so you know, this dash cover is here, so it looks better. But yes, the dash is all cracked to pieces. I'm looking up at the headliner while we're here. It's white and it's a bit stained. So, you know, this would need to be addressed. You can see the frame from the window, little crud here, little crud here. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let me see if it's even ripped. It's not even ripped. You get a good detailer in here and you clean the crap out of it. I'm sure it's going to look really, really awesome. It seems the interior lights are on. The one light is on in here. The other one is not. They turn on as soon as you open up the door. We've got an ashtray back here. It looks like it's from 1964. It's not all rusted and stuff. It's just fine. Could use some heavy cleaning. These custom seats are really pretty. Seat belts back here. The carpet looks terrific back here. This visor needs to be addressed. Okay, it's all one piece. It's just a little pretty darn dirty. Okay. Let's look inside the door here. Again, you can see some of the white paint showing through, but you know, it is what it is. This is what the passenger side door looks like. Now you can see this right through here, just so you know. Even though you can see this is important. It's still on there, folks. It's not getting ready to fall off or anything. It's just a little separated. So nothing to get too excited about. While we're back here, and I think I still have the keys in my pocket, let's look in the trunk before we look at the driver's side. I'll get out of the way. Now make sure you see up underneath here, you can see all your airbag mechanics. Obviously your battery's been installed back here in the trunk. And check out celebritycars.com and photographs. You'll be able to see that a little bit better. We'll make sure we get in there and take photographs of that. But look underneath the trunk. This is all very nice in the light blue. It's respray is held up very nicely. The hinges are the original white color, which we've come to determine while we've been making this video here for you. We're learning together. A little bit of bubbling right here, but it's not terrible. It's a good car, folks. Cadillac, 1964. Trunk closes nice. All right, now let's see what happens here when we do this. Or do you want me to just spin it around?
We can just try it right here.
Okay, let's talk door panel. Looks just like the passenger side door, folks. This piece is a little blacker than the passenger side. This is in about the same shape. This looks good. A couple little stains in it I can see, but you have to look really hard. This is in half decent shape. This leather piece, the carpet's good on the bottom. The door panel's on real good. This is a hair loose, but not really. There's a small scratch underneath the door lock here. All this chrome looks pretty darn good. Small abrasions down here. Kind of got to let the camera do the talking and the walking here. So there's a small crack right here in the door panel. I'll let you get in there and look inside the door jamb. And this panel down here is in better shape than the passenger side, but still needs the same treatment. Taken off, shined up really good, and put back on. Very, very easy step. And you can also see some of the paint chipping from and the white coming through. And once again, this dashboard. Sorry, I shall wait here. The dashboard has those cracks in it. The reason why we have the cloth on top of it. This came with the car. Okay, just so you know. Now, come on. I'm going to move over. Come on in here, and let's take a look at this whole dash setup. It's all very legible. Your airbag instructions are in the ashtray. Your airbag buttons, I guess I should say. Still has an AM radio in here. I would presume that there's a better radio in here somewhere. Please forgive the paperwork in the glove box. I didn't get a chance to clean that out yet. But all this looks good. I gotta let the camera, there's some abrasions from putting the key in and out over since 1964, okay? So there's some abrasions there, but this is, you know, the black, all looks, I mean, it is what it is. I'll say it again, the steering wheel's nice, the chrome on the steering wheel's really nice. This has got a little worn, there's some splits in this, but call me weird, but this is patina, and I think it's really sharp. The whole car's patinaed, folks. It's a 1964 Cadillac. Should be right up your alley if you're looking for this year and a two-door, because everything's here. It's all here. Got some pretty hefty customization with the airbags, and it's got an awesome muffler system. We'll go over all that in just a minute when I start. Oh, you know what? I'll start it up now. What the heck? Got a nice fuel injection system in it, so you don't have to pump the gas. You just give it a little second. Yeah, see, we'll get back into that in a minute, but that's just simply a badass car. Sounds awesome. This car's awesome, okay? All right, I'm gonna hop out. There's a clock here. I'm gonna turn the key. Let me check this real quick. I'm gonna turn the key, see if this clock does any spinning. It does not. But you can hear the airbags starting to wake up back there. Make sure that they're all compressed perfectly. for driving and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm climbing out. I'm going to open the hood and we're going to look at the engine. Look at that. Wow. Okay, right down here. This might take me a second. Sorry about that. That was a big one. Celebrity Cars is located not too far away from the McCarran Airport. Okay, so looks like they did some, they wanted to paint light blue up here. It didn't work out very well. You can see the white coming through. But other than that, I'm going to let the camera do the work. I'll stand over here in this sunlight to hopefully block some of this extra light coming in. And take a look. Alternator, all the hoses, the fuel injection system, custom paint on the air cleaner. The hinges work awesome. I would presume that they're brand new to hold this hood up. Terrific in here. It really does. The build for this motor, the nice and shiny master cylinder down there, all the heat protector. Somebody really cared about this car when they put it together. They wanted to drive it and enjoy it. So I'll let the camera do the work here a little bit more. Once again, while he's cruising around the motor, just in case you fast forwarded to this part, oh, you can also see the air conditioning, folks, too. That's a good point to bring up. This is fully loaded with the air conditioning in it as well. But go to celebritycars.com, read about the motor size, read about what was done to it, what all is included, and so on and so forth. If you've got any more questions after this video, and in case you haven't seen celebritycars.com to address these things. Well, welcome back. We're inside the 1964 Cadillac. Every time I start this car, the airbags kind of proportionately get the car ready to go for the drive. You can feel a little bit of air here and there. You feel the car kind of adjust itself for the ride. So we're set at normal ride. Well, maybe we'll play with the airbags later. That's something that you could possibly call us about in regards to the airbags. We don't normally like to play with all these things, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, like I said, you turn the key. You hear that really fancy fuel injection system come on, and you turn the key again. Great sound. My foot's on the brake. I'm going to engage drive. My foot's on the brake. Got a really nice idle, and excuse me. Got a really nice idle. I'd be happy to drive this car anywhere. I've already driven it already, so I know these things. Okay, here we go. Couldn't be more of a beautiful cruiser, folks. The road behind Celebrity Cars is a little bit slanted, so I'm kind of on a deal here. I'm going to speed up just a little bit more, and we're going to hit these brakes good and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, brakes. Wow. Okay. Well, you're going to have no problem stopping in this Cadillac. Okay? Absolutely zilch. The brakes are there 100%, and they're wonderful, just so you know. Idle's perfect. Let's turn the air conditioner on, if I can even figure out how to do that. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can hear it come on. Pull a little bit of dust out of the deals, and it's already nice and cold. Folks, sometimes some cars I'm not real crazy about, and then I get in them and drive them around, and I get to appreciate how awesome some of these cars are. So, really cool. I'm going to turn this off so you can hear it shift and you can hear the motor. Air conditioning works great. Back on the gas. Power steering makes no noise whatsoever. There's barely any noise. I'm only doing 15 miles an hour, but there's no noise in here. Okay. Now when the traffic opens up here, I'm going to get on the gas pretty good. I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to floor it or anything. We're just going to find out, you know, you pull out in front of traffic, is this going to be able to get out of its own way? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay, there's a little bit of air coming in through the window on the passenger side, but it's really, really light. I've got my right turn signal on. Folks, this car shifts so smoothly you don't even feel it shift. What a fabulous Cadillac. This is the bomb. Total cruiser. I don't need to go any further. We're in great shape. Drive straight. Steering's very, very responsive. There you have it, folks. 1964 Cadillac. Somebody customized the crap out of this thing, and it's awesome. You got any questions, give us a call. 702-818-1031. Put it back in park. Awesome rumble. Nice and quiet in here. Seats are really nice and comfortable. Come on down and see it. Give us a call. Thanks.